Boom! Heyo, what's up, everyone? What's going on? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. I want you guys to listen up very carefully. Tomorrow will be one of the most, if not the most, important day for the stock market so far this year, because tomorrow we are going to get to see if inflation has truly begun to peak or not. I think we're getting close, and because of this, I have started to acquire some positions in my long-term portfolio. Now, I told you if there was ever a week where you needed to be paying attention to either be in chat or to listen on our mobile app, that it was this week, and more specifically, tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to set the stage. Tomorrow is going to set the precedent. People that are still bullish on the market believe inflation has peaked. If it has shown it has not peaked, that argument starts to dissipate. And then I think you're going to see the bulls kind of just give up. If it turns out that inflation has peaked, I think it's going to see a couple of days of some buying pressure come into the markets that can give us actually more than just a dead cat bounce or like a one-day move or a move that lasts an hour. I think you can see multiple days of some upside if, in fact, there's some clarification and some confirmation that inflation has peaked. Now, we're going to find this information out tomorrow when the CPI data is released. CPI data stands for Consumer Price Index. What is that? That's the amount that the prices of the goods and services that you and I, everyday consumers, purchase on a daily, more common basis. How much have those prices gone up? That's the CPI. We're going to find this out tomorrow. It's expected to come in at 8.1% year over year. We have to see what that number looks like. It's expected to come in at 0.2% month over month. We've got to see what that number comes in at. If that number comes in higher than the expectation, that is confirmation that inflation has not yet peaked. That would be a problem for the overall markets. But however, if that number comes in under the expectation, that is showing you that inflation may have peaked last month, or in March rather, as yet tomorrow we're getting April's numbers. And if April's numbers come in under March, inflation is still high. Do not get it mistaken by saying inflation has peaked. Do not mistake that for saying that inflation has gone down. Inflation peaking means it's just not going up at the same rate as it was previously. And that means the worst of the inflation spike could be behind us and inflation could start to be leveling off and then eventually start to come down. But inflation coming down and inflation peaking are not the same thing. And you need to make sure that you understand the difference. That's why tomorrow's number is going to be so damn important. Because if that number comes in tomorrow, month over month, a negative number, it's expected to be 0.2. If it's a negative number, that can show you that inflation is actually beginning to come down month over month. This is going to be a very, very, very important number that we're going to be looking for tomorrow. And every single market participant around the world is paying attention to that CPI number. Before we go any further, why is it that you should listen to anything it is that I say? Why should you care? Okay, let alone care about what it is that I'm buying in my long-term portfolio. Because today, for the first time all year, and for the first time since I sold out of, I took profit in my long-term portfolio at the end of last year. For the very first time this year, I started adding in my long-term portfolio. So we're going to talk about that here today on this live stream. Why should you care about anything it is that I'm doing? Guys, I got more experience than probably 90% of the YouTube finance gurus that you guys are going to see. My name is Michael Edward. I've been trading and investing for over 15 years. I began my career working for a fund in New York City. It's my first job out of college. Then 2008 happened, and then that was the Great Recession and the stock market crash. But that was also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. 15 years later, I'm the head trader at True Trading Group, the fastest growing and highest rated online premium educational platform that's available today. And since 2016, my team and I have 8 other professional trading moderators, have helped thousands of people from all over the world, from all walks of life, achieve their financial goals. If you have been on this live stream for a while, or you're a member of True Trading Group, you'll know that I've said throughout the end of 2021, I told you 2022 was going to be the year of the active trader, that the volatility in the market in 2022 would provide insane opportunity. And guess what? It has. Literally January, February, March, April, May, multiple times. Never mind big double digit, but multiple triple digit gains trading SPY options in the first half of 2022. Not to mention a couple of swing trades like a PANW or a CF okay, that are netting over 200% on some swing trades. And these are swing trades that you could have gotten into if you work in a full-time job, you had limited time, okay, if you weren't really able to follow fast-moving stocks, okay, but you could still be able to benefit and take advantage without spending, hours upon hours staring at charts and doing endless amounts of research. That's the type of volatility, that's the type of opportunity that the markets have provided you today. And that's just a fraction of some of the winning trades that have been going on so far inside of 2022. Guys, answer the poll. We just sent out a poll. We just sent out a poll in chat. All right, we just sent out a poll. So you guys want to go ahead and answer that poll that we just sent out. So guys, listen, I don't care what your experience level is, whether you started trading 30 years ago, 3 years ago, or 3 minutes ago when you decided to come on to this live stream. I'm telling you all right now again, and to listen up and to listen good, because this stock market crash is not a disaster. It is a massive money-making opportunity. Think back to the COVID crash of 2020, okay? And I'm going to pull my charts up while I kind of walk you guys through this. I want you to think back to the COVID crash of 2020. First of all, the S&P is not down that much. The S&P is down about 16%, okay? 16, 17% on the S&P. Your NASDAQ's down more. It's down well into the mid-20s. But being down 16 or 17%, and it feels like the world is ending, right? It feels like the world is ending because some of the stocks that were the darlings of 2021 that saw the benefit of 0% interest rates and infinite amounts of stimulus and uneducated retail traders pouring into shiny objects that people were talking about on social media, those stocks are down 80%. Those stocks are down 80%. You take a look at Robinhood. Robinhood went to $85. It's at $9. Okay? It's at $9. All right? When you take a look at some of these, just take a look at Zoom Video. Zoom Video was at $550. It's at $90. Okay? Peloton, it's $170. It's at $13. So these are the stocks that you are sitting in. Yes, it feels like the world is ending, but that's because you're in the wrong stuff. When you look at the S&P 500, okay, we're down 16 or 17%. But to put into perspective for you, even after the disaster that has been 2022, that everybody feels like, oh, this is such a disaster. If this is such a disaster, if I draw a line across where the market currently sits, okay, and you go back and you take a look at where the markets were during the COVID crash, look at where we are today in comparison to the COVID crash. Okay, look at this distance that we are still up from the COVID crash to where we are. And when you put that into perspective, you start to settle down a little bit about, oh, the world is ending. The world is ending. Is the world really ending? Look at where we were just 2 years ago. Look at where we are sitting right now. Look at what some of these stocks have done. You take a look at Apple. Look at where these stocks are. Apple's at $155. This stock went down to $60 during COVID. You take a look at Tesla. Tesla's at $800. It was at $100. It was at $100 in 2020. It's at $800. You take a look at Alphabet at $1,100. It's at $2,300. You start taking a look at some of these companies. Oh, you guys lost my screen. Let me reshare it for you. Okay, I'll go back. I don't know where I lost you, but you take a look at Apple. This is Apple during the COVID crash. This is Apple today. Okay, I'm just going to show you these examples. This really helps put into perspective where the markets really are. This was, okay, this was Tesla during the COVID crash. And this is Tesla today. This is after the markets have been crashing. And everyone's saying the world is ending. You want to take a look at a stock like NVIDIA? Well, this is NVIDIA during the COVID crash. This is NVIDIA today. Look at how high these stocks are still currently sitting from just levels from 2 years ago. What's my point? What's my point? Oh, brother. My point to you is when stocks start going down, people start to freak out and lose their minds. They go into complete panic mode and they think the world is ending. And my point is that if you listened to True Trading Group in these live streams in 2020, when I was screaming at the top of my lungs to step in and be a buyer, that was the greatest wealth building opportunity that I've seen in my life. Look at where these stocks are still currently sitting, even after the stock markets crashed, even after the world's ending. Okay, that's my point. My point is that when markets go down, it presents an opportunity to intelligent people and educated people that understand what those opportunities look like, and they understand what stocks they should be getting themselves involved in. But the problem is that some people, aka NISO, are in the wrong stuff. You're holding on to AMC from $50 when it's at 11. You're holding on to Coinbase from 350 when it's at 61. You're holding on to Roblox from 110 when it's at 22. You're holding on to NIO from 50 when it's at 13. The problem is that to the retail trader that just got involved in the markets in 2020 and 2021, it does feel like the world is ending because your account is down 80% because these stocks are getting Palantir. You own Palantir at 26. It's at $7. My point is that when stocks markets go down, you really find out and you separate the quality companies from the junk. And in a rising interest rate environment, which is something that most market participants have never experienced in their life, rising tides do not lift all boats. A lot of boats you find out have really big holes in them that cause them to sink even after the tide begins to rise. There's a lot of these companies that are going to never, ever, ever see the valuations that they saw in 2021 ever again. Some of these companies will never get back to those valuations that you saw in 2021. But other stocks are going to go to all-time highs, higher levels than you saw in 2021. And then you're going to look back a couple of years from now, and the stock, what you're experiencing right now in the stock market, this pullback, this crash, is going to be a blip on the radar. That's the point. The point is that you can't just go and chase shiny objects and just listen to what the crowd is talking about on social media, because following the crowd on social media and just following other people that are not necessarily as informed and experienced and educated in this type of an environment has led you to still be bag holding on a bunch of stocks down 80% when you have other companies that are still up hundreds of percent from where they were back in 2020. But all these other stocks that you're holding on to are down even lower than where they were in 2020. You have stocks that are down still 50% from where they were in 2020. Meanwhile, Apple, Nvidia, Tesla, AMD, Qualcomm, all these companies are up 100% plus from those lows. There's opportunities in this market. When stocks go down, it creates an opportunity. That's my point. Between now and then, and make no mistake, the then, okay, is more like now. If you know how to actively trade properly, it's totally possible you can turn a couple $100 into a couple thousand into several thousand, and so on, and then go on and use that money to buy the dip intelligently with real skill in major companies that can build serious wealth for you and your families, instead of holding on to a lot of the companies, okay, that before that, instead of holding on to these companies that are just endlessly moving to the downside. There's value out there. There's opportunities out there. I don't know what I did, but lost all the money I had saved to join. I'm sorry, Gabe. I'm sorry. I've been seeing that this week with a lot of people that come on here night after night and they don't sign up and then they lose more than the cost of the membership and they regret it. I'm sorry. This is becoming a reoccurring theme. People will come on the live stream and they say, "Oh, I lost, I lost the money in the market rather than, putting the money towards a membership to get educated on some of these things." And I started nibbling today. I started nibbling today on a lot of on some individual stocks that I believe are creating an opportunity right now. I think there's opportunity in some stocks right now, not all stocks, but some stocks. There's opportunity right now. And I started to bite on some of those opportunities. We give away a lot of stuff on here for free. So people think that you can just come on these live streams and you can just get the same information, the same guidance as members. You can't. You can. Being on a live stream for an hour and a half with me, that's not the equivalent. The biggest regret that a lot of members in True Trading Group have is that they didn't join sooner. It's the most common regret that I see when I talk to members, and I talk to members every day. I do like one-on-one mentor sessions with members every single day in True Trading Group, and so do some of the other moderators as well. But the biggest regret that people have is that they didn't join sooner. Why lose 1,000? Why lose 5,000, 10,000, 50,000? Why lose all that money to then realize at that moment that, hey, you know what? I should probably maybe get some type of education on what's going on before I just continue to lose money and just throw good money at bad. I'm sorry, Gabe. I'm really sorry that you lost the money that you were planning on joining with. I really am. How many hours of training do the courses have? A lot. A lot. I'm not even sure. There's like probably 30 hours of courses. I'd say there's probably about 30 hours of courses and then 250 hours of additional video lessons that are in addition to the courses. The video lessons are updated daily because we do workshops with members pretty much on a daily basis covering different topics. So we then load all that video content of those lessons that are done during the day, and then we put them into the video library. So I'd say the courses and the curriculum are probably about 30 hours and then about 250 hours of additional educational lessons that are in the video library. All right. But guys, the clock is ticking. The clock is ticking and your window of opportunity is going to start to close. The to get ready part is shrinking by the day, especially if CPI data comes in at or below the March numbers, which as of right now, it's forecasted to. You had an 8.5% CPI number in March. In April for March's number. It's expected to be 8.1% year over year. And then it was 1.2% month over month. It's now expected to be 0.2%. If CPI comes in under 8.1 year over year, and if it comes in under 0.2 month over month, that's a sign that inflation has peaked. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that inflation is coming down, but it means it's not going up at a exponentially increasing pace. Okay, it means that inflation is beginning to slow. If inflation begins to slow and does actually start to come down, then a lot of people think the Fed is not going to have to be as aggressive towards the end of this year as it's forecasted right now. The markets have done a lot of the monetary policy tightening for us. Okay. Interest rates, the 2-year treasury, the 10-year treasury, interest rates have really gone up dramatically and have done a lot of the monetary policy tightening because the Fed has done a very good job of just, being very transparent and forthcoming with their monetary policy and what their plans are. And because of that, the bond markets have reacted before the Fed. So the Fed has raised rates 75 basis points in total, but with the tightening that you've seen already in the bond markets, it's really kind of like they've raised rates 125 basis points. And you've gotten that little bit of an extra boost in tightening. So this inflation number is going to be very, very important. Now, I'm not coming on here telling you hey, I'm not sitting here saying the stock market's bottomed. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying the stock market's bottomed. What I am saying is that there are some stocks that right now I think are an opportunity to begin buying. That is what I'm saying. And that opportunity is going to start to become bigger and bigger and bigger over the next couple of months. And your window of opportunity is going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. Let me do something different. Let me do something different before we start here tonight, guys, because I have a lot of information I want to go over with you guys. I have a lot of information I want to go over with you regarding long-term portfolio stuff, how to build a long-term portfolio. If you missed the COVID crash and you're looking to start to buy some stuff now, there's some stuff I really want to get into tonight, but I'm going to do something different for everyone that's here and has been on these live streams and have not yet joined. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Tomorrow's a huge day. Okay. Tomorrow's a huge day. So tomorrow's numbers can really dictate, or tomorrow's numbers are going to dictate how much lower I think the markets go this year. Okay. Tomorrow's number is going to dictate that. So it's important that you guys start to get yourselves involved now. Now, it's very possible the inflation numbers can come in still above expectations, which means inflation has not peaked and the markets go a lot lower or take another leg lower, at least to the downside. But if they don't, you're going to see some stocks move significantly higher over the next couple of days. Who here is, if you're not, do me a favor, guys, if you're not a member of True Trading Group, if you're not a member, type the letters TTG. If you're not a member, type the letters TTG. Don't be shy, guys. So just type the letters TTG. A Day in the Life of Perfume, welcome back. Gabe Herrera. We got Benz. We got Jay Kent. Jason Nemec. Ness Styles. Linda C. Nick J. Thomas Sadalino. Hadi Atula. Lemonade Galaxy. Miss Rose. Quads.com. Hamed Vali. Leon Jack. Robert Abel. Donna Peering. Raraletto. Monster Nuts. Larry. Cabriolet. C, Raju, Naveen, IG, Rodney, Johnson, Andre, the Oi, Robert, Olivia. Great, guys. A lot of new faces here. Daniel, Kayam, beautiful. Lots of new faces here today. Lots of new faces. Nice. The Street of Rage just subscribed to the channel. That is a very smart decision. Okay, it's a very smart decision. All right. Guys, what I'm going to do here right now, because tomorrow, in my opinion, is so important. And tomorrow's data is going to dictate how much lower I think this market's going to go this year, which therefore then dictates my plan for my long-term portfolio for the next 2 months, because I plan on doing some buying here over the next 2 months. I started buying some stuff today. My TTG members know exactly what I bought. Okay. So I bought some stuff today. I'm not going to be giving you guys a list of long-term portfolio buys right now on this live stream. I told you guys that when I did start buying, I'm giving that information all to my TTG members. But I know there's a lot of people that are new on here that have been watching. So I'm going to hook you all up tonight. So don't sleep on this. I'm actually going to, in honor of, we've got Memorial Day coming up. the kind of unofficial kickoff to summer. But we also have what, in my opinion, is one of the most important days of the stock market 2022 so far this year, and that's the CPI number tomorrow. So in honor of that, I'm going to bring the price of the TG membership from $2,212. I'm going to bring it all the way down to $1,100. I'm going to bring it down to 11. That's $3 a day, $3.02 a day, I believe is what that works out to. Okay. But I'm going to do this from now until Memorial Day. And then in June, the price of this membership is going to be jumped back up to over $1,500. But I'm going to bring this down because I think that this moment right now is going to dictate how aggressively I begin buying in my long-term portfolio. It's also going to dictate what I begin buying. And that's very important because you're looking at a scenario where this inflation data is going to either increase or decrease the chance of a recession, which is going to dictate what type of stocks and what stocks I'm going to be buying over the next 2 months. Now, listen carefully. Anyone that joined True Trading Group in the past 60 days, if you paid more than $1,100, which you all did because the price was significantly higher than $1,100, if you joined True Trading Group over the last 60 days and you paid more than $1,100, as I know there's a lot of people that have, I don't want to leave you hanging and I want to do you dirty. So anyone that did that, I'm going to give you guys an extra small private study group with one of the professional traders inside of True Trading Group in honor for that. Okay. So I'm going to bring the price of this membership all the way down to $1,100 here today. So anyone that did not take advantage of the membership price, I'm doing this for you for this only here in honor of tomorrow being such an important day. So if there's anybody that's been saying, oh, I really want to take advantage of this market sell-off. I want to be buying stuff, but I don't know what to buy. I don't know what to do. I don't want anything standing in your way. Okay. So you guys just have to go to ttgoffer.com right now and then use the coupon code TTG121. This is going to be for the next 15 people that use that coupon code. So if you guys are serious about this, you're serious about joining the platform, you're serious about going through these next couple of very volatile months and try to start picking out some of that long-term portfolio opportunities, you guys want to go to ttgoffer.com right now and use that coupon code TTG121. This is only for the next 15 people. Okay. After midnight tonight, the price is going to go up from $1,100, and we're going to then walk that price up for the entire rest of the month of May until we get to June, and then we're going to jump it up to over $1,500. There are going to be no more delays with the price hikes because the whole team at True Trading Group is getting better. We had a bunch of people sick. You had a couple people with the flu. We had a couple people with COVID. But that's all going to change. All right. So every day now moving forward, the price of this membership is going to go up. So if you guys want to grab the $1,100 price, it literally comes out to just over $3 a day. Okay. You can go to ttgoffer.com right now. Right. The next 15 people to do so are also going to get themselves 2 private study groups. Okay. 2 private study groups. That's a chance for you to get individual attention. Okay. Okay, that are getting you individual attention from a pro trader at True Trading Group. All right. To make sure that we can answer your questions and go over topics that you are unsure about so we can help speed up your learning curve. The next 15 people are also going to get a free laptop. That's a chance for you guys to get a completely free laptop. We're going to even cover the shipping costs. We ship anywhere in the world. You can use the laptop to trade with, use it for work, give it to your kid for school. It doesn't matter. It's a free laptop coming to you guys for going through our courses and quizzes. This is for the next 15 people. And results matter at True Trading Group. And when I say results, I'm not talking about my own because my results don't pay your bills. Somebody on social media, their results don't pay your bills either. We measure your results by your own actual P&L, how much money you make or don't make. That's why we offer a double your money back guarantee. Anyone that joins True Trading Group right now by going to ttgoffer.com and using TTG121 coupon code, if you guys join, you're going to pay the $1,100. if you do not make $1,100 back at least once after going through the courses, quizzes, and attending one study group, I'll give you $2,200 back in return if you fail to make the $1,100 back. I will literally give you a 100% return on your membership fee if our program fails you. That's how confident I am in our ability to help you all become successful with this platform. Now, you do not need to enter your address to claim your laptop when you sign up, okay? You do not have to enter your address when you sign up. After you sign up, you will then be prompted with instructions on how to claim your free laptop, all right? So if you guys want that free laptop, don't worry about entering your address. You'll be prompted with instructions on how to claim it after you join. Just go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121. Okay, the price goes from $2,212 all the way down to $1,100 in honor of Memorial Day, and what is, in my opinion, one of the biggest pieces of economic data that we have seen so far in 2022. All right, guys, it's simple. I see the results that my members have, and that's why I can confidently offer you double your money back. The reality is that most of our members are making money and becoming better traders, and I'll prove that to you. Guys, if you're a member of TTG and you're on this live stream right now, I have a very simple question. Are you making money because of True Trading Group? If the answer is yes, I'd like for you to type the $ in chat right now. Now, anybody that said they were not a member before, if you typed TTG before, I want you guys just to pay attention to see how many people type the $ in chat. These people that are typing the $, folks, these are your peers. These are people that are no different from you. They found us the same way you did, and that's literally one of these live streams. They had the same excuses that you had. They had small accounts. They had full-time jobs. They lost money in the markets before. They had no experience, but yet now here they are typing the $ telling you that they're making money and they're becoming better traders. This is why I can confidently offer anyone that joins tonight a double your money back guarantee. And there's no product or program out there that's going to offer you that. You just got to ask yourself why. Why is it that I have no problem saying, join TTG for $1,100. If you don't make $1,100, I'll give you $2,200 back. Nobody else is going to offer you that. Just ask yourself why that is. All right. You're going to be getting a professional level of education, guys. This is the similar stuff that I learned when I worked at the fund in New York. It's in-depth and complex, yet easy to understand and implement quickly, whether you never traded stock a day in your life or you've been trading for 10 years and you're looking to get an edge. But you also get $4,000 to $5,000 worth of premium tools from today's top fintech companies like Benzinga, TradingView, Quote Media, CBOE, Polygon. All of these companies offer products and tools that professional traders use, like scanners, dark pool data, news feeds, unusual options activity, full book level 2, real-time charting softwares, all simulators. All of these things help professional traders, analyst ratings, help them make better decisions. You get access to all of those tools when you join True Trading. It's on the TTG platform. It's all available to you when you pay the $1,100. If you went to those companies on your own, you're going to spend $4,000 to $5,000 a year getting access to those tools. That's why TTG is a platform. It's not, you're not paying $1,100 just to get my trade alerts. That's not what TTG is all about. Now, you do get my trade alerts as in addition to 8 other professional traders that are mods at TTG, but you're also getting $4,000 to $5,000 worth of tools. A simplified yet expanded upon version of the information that I received when I worked at the hedge fund. And you're joining a community of about 9,500 active, educated, and like-minded traders and investors that are led by our team of full-time mods that have over 100 years of combined experience trading stocks, options, crypto futures, day trading, swing trading, and also long-term investing. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com right now, enter TTG121 coupon code. You'll get the $1,100 price point. All right. Basically a 50% off, okay? That $1,100 price point. I'm telling you guys the price is going to move up daily, okay? People are making money. You've got a double your money back guarantee, $4,000 to $5,000 of tools. It's $3 a day. This is only for the next 15 people that use that coupon code. And you get the free laptop and the 2 study groups. All right? Don't sell yourself short, guys. Tomorrow's going to be a huge day. Don't sell yourself short. All right? If you have questions about the membership, anybody, if you guys have questions about the membership, you can send a text message right now to 201-775-9702. Again, that phone number is at the bottom of your screen. It is 201-775-9702. And again, anyone that joined TTG over the last 60 days, if you paid more than $1,100, we are going to give you an additional free private study group with a TTG Pro trader. Okay. That's a value of about $250. All right. Also, when you sign up as a trial, you get a 35% discount. We've been offering the trials. The YouTube sale tonight will be the last night that we are going to be doing that. So if you are a trial member, the cost of you to join is over $1,400. But if you are a trial member and you want to join now for the $1,100 price point, you can do so by logging into your trial member dashboard, clicking the big green Join Now button, and use the TTG121 coupon code. Or you can contact Adam through that phone number that's at the bottom of your screen. Text that number, though. You can't call that phone number. It's a text-only phone number, guys. It's text only. All right? So there you guys have it. Do not ask me for this tomorrow. It will not happen. I'm doing this for those people that have been following for a while now. You've seen me over the last several months tell you that do not buy the dip, that the market's going lower, that I'm looking for put options here, there. We're doing this, we're doing that. You've been watching for these last several months, guys, and you've been seeing our analysis, because go back to December. I told you guys that I've taken profit in my long-term portfolio. I think 2022, these markets sell off, and I'm going to buy then once the dust settles. I've started nibbling. That doesn't mean I'm calling a bottom. I do think the markets can move lower, but I'm seeing opportunity in certain areas of this market. And for the first time this year, I've started taking advantage of it. That's why we're doing this, because tomorrow could be a big, big, big day with regards to my plan for the long-term portfolio moving forward and what stock specifically that I begin to or continue or begin to buy. All right. Third Eye Brand goes, I seen the tweet. Yeah. So you saw that today. I did tweet out today. And today I tweeted, I think I said today, I forgot what the exact, you guys can follow me on Twitter. You want to follow me on Twitter, you can go to @MikeEdward_TTG. It's @MikeEdward_TTG. @MikeEdward_TTG. I think I said that today is the first time all year, and since I took profit last year, that I begin nibbling on some specific names this year. Also, guys, that $1,100 is the price that you're going to renew at next year. Okay, that $1,100 is the price that you will renew at next year. So let's say next year if our membership is $2,200, okay? All right, you're not going to renew at $2,200. You'll renew at the price you pay when you join. So if you guys pay $1,100, okay, you guys paid $1,100. When your membership renews, you will renew for just the $1,100. You're not going to be renewing at the $2,200. You'll be renewing at $11. The price you pay when you join is the price you're locking in for life. All right. Guys, we are also not a trading platform. Someone says, how long can I use my own trading platform? What training do I get? Don't understand the service you're providing. Okay. We are not a trading platform. Okay. We are not a broker. You use your own trading platform. Okay. If you use E-Trade right now, if you use Robinhood, if you use Webull, if you use TD, you continue to use that. You use your broker. We are an educational platform that's going to teach you a similar type of education that I learned when I worked at a hedge fund in New York. And you're going to get guidance and trade alerts from myself and 8 other full-time traders that are inside of TTG, calling out their market analysis and giving you guys all of their trade alerts. And you're also gaining access to tools from Benzinga, Quote Media, Trade Ideas, all those other companies that I mentioned to you before. It's a platform for traders and investors. This is how we level the playing field for retail. All right. You guys get it? Got it? Good. Wow, that's incredible. Miss the Chance says, I'm on your free trial membership. I made 20K for the past 2 days. That's insane. Miss the Chance. Great job. Really great job. That's incredible. You should probably join the team then. You should probably join the team. You should probably join the team. That's incredible. You made 20K in 2 days as a trial member. That's incredible. Really great job. Lucky Lady goes, I'll assume then you'll be joining. Yeah, John Retail goes, perfect time to nibble. That's what I started doing. That's what I started doing today. I started nibbling on some stuff today. All right. So let's take things back over to the charts now. I want to get into, I want to get into a little bit more of what I kind of feel about the overall markets here. I want to get into this here, guys. And, I think James Moffitt specifically, his eyebrows just popped up as I just said his name. You can just kind of listen up, brother, and pay attention, because if you just found the TTG live stream now, yes, I just explained to people about one hell of a discount that I think that people can take advantage of given the environment that we're currently in. But, we got some members here that I've got. Thomas. Thomas is the newest member of the group. Okay, Thomas, welcome to the family. We got 14 of those laptops left. 14 laptops left. Okay, thanks. Do you explain the trades if they're options? Yes, I explain all of the trades. And James Moffitt, don't go anywhere, brother. I'm going to get back to you. I'm not picking on you, but I'm going to get back to you in a second. Just answering to finish this person's question. Okay, thanks. Do you explain the trades if they're options? I explain the trades no matter if they're options or stocks. See, inside True Trading, what I'll do is I'm on the microphone during the day, right? I'm talking to people on a microphone, as are the other 8 professional traders that are inside of TTG that are going through the trading day. I'll tell you what I'm going to do before I do it. True or false? If you are a member, do I or do I not come on the microphone and tell you what I'm going to do before I do it? I would literally come on the mic and I'll tell you guys, this is where I'm looking at this stock. I'm going to buy it here. My stop loss is here. I'm going to take profit here, here, here. I literally will tell you what I'm going to do before I actually do it. And then once the orders of the moderators actually execute, when orders execute, you are then going to get a real-time push notification that notifies you that either one of the TTG moderators has either gone long, gone short, has taken profit, has stopped out, whatever it is, whatever the trade is, you get the notification. Now, this is specific for also people that are using our mobile app. We do have a mobile app. Okay, that's available with iPhone and Android. So you don't have to be sitting in front of your computer screen all day long to do this. You work a full-time job, it's totally fine. As long as you have a cell phone, you can still do this. Our mobile app will let you see the screen share, be in chat, listen to the audio analysis as the moderators are talking through the day, and then you get real-time push notifications on the mobile app whenever a mod enters or exits the trade. So this way you can follow along with what it is that we're doing, even though you're not in front of a computer. All right. So that's that mobile app. Okay. All right, guys. So So yes, to answer that person's question, do I explain the trades? Yes, in great detail, as do all of the other moderators. Okay, so you'll always know the why. The why is important. The why is really important. Okay, the why is, it's not enough for you just to know what stock I bought or what option I bought or what stock I shorted or what. It's not enough just to know what. It's the why that is valuable. It's the why that's important. It's the why that's going to allow you to actually learn what you're doing so that you can learn how to fish for yourself. And this can become a skill set that you can build on, that you can grow with, that you can get better at, that can help you reach financial goals in the future that you never thought originally were possible. That's the potential that this skill set has. The why is important. And the mods at True Trading Group will always give you their why. Okay? We'll always give you a why. Everybody welcome David. David's the newest member of the family. There's just 13 of these laptops left. Everybody welcome David. Guys, I'm telling you, the price is going to go up tomorrow. I'm dropping it down to 1,100 because I think tomorrow is going to be such a huge day. So if you guys want the double your money back guarantee, literally, if you don't make $1,100 back, I'll give you $2,200. That's the offer. As long as you go through our courses, our quizzes, and attend just one study group with one of our pro traders, if you do not make the 1,100 back, I'll give you 2,200. That's the deal. And I have no problem offering you that. I really don't. I'm confident in our ability to help you become successful. I stand behind this platform and program. I see the results that members have. And listen, not every member is successful. We don't have a 100% success rate. That's not realistic, but it doesn't mean we can't try. I see the results that our members have. The majority of our members are making money, becoming better traders. You saw that when I asked the question just earlier, and that's why I have no problem offering you double your money back. I really don't. All right. So with that all being said, when we go back over here, we start to get into the SPY. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about kind of long-term portfolio stuff. And everybody, as James Moffitt, you stirred the pot, man. You stirred the pot. You got like all the TTG members are like, man, screw this guy. This guy sucks. Screw you, James. Guys, don't beat up on James. He's skeptical. I don't blame people for being skeptical because this industry sucks. This industry sucks. There are so many people and other products and services that are out there that are totally full of crap. They claim to have some kind of secret. You join, you're not successful. You get no help. When you say you want a refund and you're not successful, they say the reason you're not successful is because you didn't pay for the VIP package. But they don't actually teach you anything. So, it's really, I understand why people are skeptical. First, I got to welcome, and I'm going to keep getting to this. Rajiv, welcome, Rajiv. There's 12 laptops left. All right. There's 12 laptops left. Everybody welcome Rajiv. 12 laptops left. Everybody welcome Rajiv. All right. So, yeah, I get people are skeptical. There's a lot of members in TTG that were skeptical at first. And again, now their only regret is they didn't join soon. Actually, that's a fun question. I want to ask that question. Guys, if you're a member of TTG and you were skeptical at first, and now your only regret is not joining sooner, type the number 1. If you are a member now, you were skeptical at first, now you wish you joined sooner, type the number 1. I'm curious to see this. Wow. Look at all those number 1s. See, James, you're not alone, bro. You're not alone. I totally get the skepticism. You should be skeptical, honestly, because there's a lot of crap out there, man. There really is. I don't blame you. But you're not alone. Look, all these people were skeptical at first, and now they wish they joined sooner. But anyway, let's get down to some business a little bit, guys. And I want to go over kind of the overall markets here a little bit. I want to talk to you guys about some long-term portfolio stuff. I want to talk to you about tomorrow's CPI data, what it means for the markets. Because if tomorrow's CPI number, right now, what you've been seeing over the last 2 days is you have bulls that are taking a stand at 4,000 on the S&P. And the reason they're taking a stand at 4,000 on the S&P is because you have a technical level that lines up with a fundamental thesis for bulls. The markets have gotten crushed over the last month and a half. We are oversold. A bounce is due. You're at a $4,000 major support level on the S&P, okay? And you also have the theory, and again, it's a theory because we don't know if it's true yet. We're going to find out tomorrow. Everybody welcome Steven. 11 laptops left. Everybody welcome Steven. Okay. Everybody welcome Steven. 11 laptops left. Okay. So, everybody welcome Steven. Tomorrow's CPI number is going to tell us if inflation peaked. The theory for people that are bullish the market right now, that believe that this is just a correction, because this technically still is just a correction. The S&P is down about 16%, give or take a half a point, okay, depending on closing prices, give or take about 16%. That's still correction territory. Once you get to 20%, that then becomes the technical definition of a bear market. The NASDAQ's already in a bear market. It's been in a bear market. But the S&P is still not gone into a bear market territory. This is still technically a correction. And the people that are arguing that it's nothing but a correction and it's not going to become something worse are arguing that inflation has peaked. So those people that are bullish are saying that inflation peaked in March. Now inflation is going to stop going up. And they think that 4,000 is a major support level on the S&P, and they're buying at this level. Now, this level was tested multiple times over the last 2 days. And I'll take you to a 5-minute chart just so we can zoom in. I can just show you guys a little bit more. And right here, right around here is your 4,000 level. Okay, this is the SPY that I'm showing you. Okay, this is an ETF that tracks the S&P, but I'm just drawing a line for you where round about the 4,000. If I had a chart up of the actual S&P, which right now it's just the SPY, which is the ETF. Everybody welcome Amy. There's 10 laptops left. Everybody welcome Amy. Okay, everybody welcome Amy. Okay, so we're trying to hold this 4,000 level on the S&P, and you can see that this level was tested yesterday, was tested heavily today, and it's held for 2 consecutive days, even when it seems like the markets were about to completely roll over. Okay, today it looked really, really, really ugly there in the middle of the day. And then we held and we bounced back and then we pulled back into the close. And we're really trying to hold that level. So now going into tomorrow, if the inflation numbers come in higher than the expectation is 8.1% year over year. It's 0.2% month over month. If let's say you get a year over year of 8.4 and you get a month over month of 0.5, just giving you an example. Let's say they're higher than the expectations. This market's going down, and you're probably going right down to 3,900 on the S&P. You're talking about probably 390-ish, maybe. I'd say maybe you get down to 3. Yeah, I'd say you have a little bit of support around 393, 394 on the SPY, but you're probably dropping to 390 and then 385. That area becomes your next level of support. So it's like 3,850 to 3,900 on the S&P would be your next level of support. And if the inflation numbers come in hot and higher than I shouldn't say hot because they are hot, right? Inflation is still high. Even if the number comes in under expectations, inflation is still high. Okay, we're still high. So even though it comes in under, still doesn't mean inflation is going down or it's low. It just means it's not going up as fast, or is not going up as fast as my screen. Look at my screen froze there for a second, so I'll re-pull it up for you. So that's going to be the level that I would expect the markets to drop to if the numbers come in higher than the expectation. Okay, and there's no way. I mean, the bulls will just surrender the 4,000 support because then the theory that inflation has peaked is gone, and bulls are really hanging on to that theory, and they're hanging on by a thread. And if that number comes in above expectations tomorrow, that's a sign that it's not peaked, and the markets will sell off, in my opinion, significantly lower as bulls at 4,000 give up. They wave the white flag, and you drop right down to 3,850, 3,900, 385 to 390 on the SPY. Okay. Everybody welcome DeWitt has nine laptops on the left now. Welcome, DeWitt. DeWitt, welcome. There's just 9 laptops left now, guys. These laptops are flying. Just 9 of them left, guys. All right, just 9 left. Remember, ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. Now, on the flip side, if the CPI data comes in under the expectation is 8.1. Let's say you get a 7.9 year over year. Let's say it's a 0.2 expectation month over month. Let's say it's a 0.1 month over month. If those are your numbers, then bulls get a little bit more confident. And I think that results in a multi-day move to the upside, multiple days. I don't think it's just like a one and done. We've gotten like one and dones over the last month and a half. Okay. Over the last month and a half, you didn't get more than really, two significantly, like there are no 2 green days. You had the one area right here where you had the Fed meeting. Aside from that Fed meeting, you had not one period where you had multiple green day. Like you see here back in March, back there in March, you had like 3 consecutive solid green days, right? 3 solid candles, bang, 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 where the markets really moved higher. There was some significant buying in there. You haven't had that in a month and a half. If the inflation numbers come in under expectations, I think you can see 3 consecutive, at least 2 green days where the markets do something like this, and you get a little bit of an extended move to the upside. That's actually a tradable low. Everybody welcome Daniel. Daniel's the newest member of the group. There's now just 8 of those laptops left. Guys, listen, it's not the laptops. These people are making the best investment that they'll make all year long. It's not just the laptops. I know people love laptops, but this is going to be one of the best investments you guys will make all year round. All right. James Moffitt says, do you have a disabled vet discount? We actually do. So when we're sitting here talking about the SPY, this inflation number tomorrow is so damn important that it's going to dictate for us what the markets are going to do over the next couple of days, which are going to affect a couple of things. These numbers are not just going to affect my active trading over the next couple of games. James Moffitt, if you're a disabled vet, brother, okay, send a text message to Adam right now. All right, James, see that phone number at the bottom of the screen? 201-775-9702. All right. You can send a text message to that phone number, James. You really are a disabled vet. If you really are, thank you for your service. All right, guys. So not only will the CPI data tomorrow dictate for me, not only will it dictate for me my active trading, meaning like, am I looking at call options or put options on the SPY, and am I looking at, maybe buying semiconductors if we get a bounce, but it's going to dictate the likelihood of a recession. Everybody welcome Patrick. Now there's only 7 left. Guys, welcome Patrick. Welcome Patrick. All right, welcome Patrick. Yeah, someone says, I think James is playing with us. I think James is playing with us too, but nonetheless, if you are a disabled military vet, you can play with me or troll me all you want. I still got the utmost respect for you, brother. If you really are a disabled military vet, you can troll me all you want. I still got nothing but respect and love for you. I'll tell you that right now. So this is going to dictate for me what the likelihood of a recession actually is, because if the inflation, you have to understand the bigger picture. Okay. The bigger picture here when it comes to CPI data is, if the inflation number comes in hot and inflation has not peaked, then that means the Fed is going to have to be as aggressive as the market is really pricing in. So if the market is really pricing in this, the Fed raising rates another 8 times and probably seeing, a move where the federal funds rate goes up to 3%, that's probably going to be too aggressive and it's going to push the economy into a slight recession. I think it'll be a mild recession, short-lived, but nonetheless, you'll get that recession. And that's a different basket of stocks that are going to perform better over that 1 to 2 year time period while you go into the recession and then come out of the recession. That's a different bundle of stocks. If the inflation number comes in under expectations and it shows that inflation has peaked. Then all of a sudden the argument of later on in the year, if inflation is starting to come down, the Fed, after a series of rate hikes over the summer, can pause at the end of the year and see where we are. That pause, that little pause, is going to be a pivot from the Fed, and the Fed will pivot from hawkish to dovish during that pause, and that's going to provide a lot of breathing room specifically for tech stocks. So whether or not inflation has peaked or not is going to dictate to me what type of stocks do I begin buying. Do I start buying some of the quality tech names that I sold at the end of last year that are down substantially? Do I start buying them? Or do I go after the recession stocks, which are going to be your consumer staples, like a Pepsi, a Coca-Cola, a Johnson & Johnson, a Walmart, right? Like a General Mills. Do I go after all of those companies? This is why I'm telling you guys that tomorrow is such a big day. This information literally is going to dictate my game plan over the next several months, if not for the whole rest of the year. That's why I'm telling you guys, if you want to join TTG now to go through this process, I'm dropping the price to $1,100 for tonight only. Okay? We got another Thomas. So this is a different Thomas. Okay? Oh, did I welcome? Yes, I think we did welcome. Well, I don't know if I missed Patrick. I might have missed Patrick. I'm sorry if I did. I don't think I missed Patrick, but if I did, Patrick, welcome. There were 7 left. Now Thomas just joined. There's 6. So now there's just 6 laptops that are left. Everybody welcome Thomas. Okay. Thomas is the newest member of the group. And guys, when you text that phone number, by the way, that phone number that I put up there and I said, hey, text this number, you're going to be texting Adam. For those who don't know who Adam is my business partner, and he's also the co-founder of True Trading Group. So you're not talking to just a help desk. You're talking to one of the owners of the company. Okay. So if you have questions about TTG, okay, if you have questions about TTG, you guys can text that number, and you will be talking to Adam, who's one of the owners of True Trading Group. Okay. Wow. Look at Jared Viakis. I got to say this once more before I have to leave. For those questioning whether to buy a membership, I'm about to pay my house off this month after this education in less than a year. Good luck all. Wow. Jared, are you kidding me? Jared, I didn't know this, brother. I wish you told me this in chat. That's absolutely incredible. That's absolutely incredible, Jared. That's absolutely incredible, man. Congratulations. That's absolutely incredible. I'm so damn happy for you. Wow, that's amazing. That's honestly amazing. Congratulations. Wow. That's incredible. That really is incredible. What's my gut say for tomorrow? So many people are asking me this. Okay, I'll tell you what my gut. I'll give you my gut. Okay. My gut for tomorrow. I'm going to give you this is my gut on how the next 12 months are going to go. You ready for this? Not many people do this. I put my neck on the line all the time, and I've been spot the F on for the last 6 months. Let me tell you this. Here's my thoughts on the next 12 months. I actually believe that the inflation number is going to come right in line with expectation tomorrow, if not slightly under. I think it's going to come basically right in line with expectations. Okay. I don't think it's going to be way above. I don't think it's going to be way under. I think it's going to be very, very, very close. Like if it's expected at 8.1 year over year, I think it comes in 8.2 or 8.0. If it's expected 0.2 month over month, I think it comes in 0.3 to 0.1. I think it's going to be very, very, very close with the expectation. I believe that inflation is peaking in the sense of its rate of increase. What I believe is going to happen here with inflation is that it's going to stop moving higher, but it's not going to come down because you have energy and food prices and supply chain issues that are keeping inflationary pressures in the economy that the Fed has no control over. It doesn't matter how many times. Another Thomas? You have 3 Thomas tonight? Is that right, Adam? Is that another? So that's 3. So we got 5 laptops left. So we got to welcome another Thomas. Wow, today's all about Thomas. All right, Thomas, welcome. Welcome, Thomas. 5 laptops now. We got 3 Thomases tonight. That's incredible. Thomas, welcome to the family, brother. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, guys. So that's, let me go back. 12 months. I keep getting distracted. 12 months, big picture, right? So I think
it was John, not Thomas. John.
Oh, John. Okay. All right. So it's John, not Thomas. It's John. I'm sorry. I thought it was Thomas. Okay. So it's John. Still only 5 laptops left. It's John, not Thomas. All right. Everybody welcome John. All right. Okay. Next 12 months, right? Inflation peaks, but it stays elevated because real estate prices, used car, all these other areas of the market that are affected by demand are going to start to come down as the Fed raises rates and interest rates have gone so high. Like you already saw the used car market crack. You're already seeing that the real estate market begin to turn. So those inflationary pressures are going to come down. And that's what happens when the Fed raises rates. That's going to start to come down. But energy and food prices are going to remain elevated because those are supply shocks. That's not necessarily demand. Those are supply shocks. And when food and energy prices are really controlled by supply shock. Okay. Now there's supply shock, obviously, with energy and with food because of the Russia-Ukraine war. So what I think is going to happen here is I think that inflation is going to peak. The Fed's going to keep raising rates. Inflation's not going to go down like they want it to. So they're going to keep raising rates. Then the Russia-Ukraine war is going to end. And then inflation is going to then drop once energy and food prices begin to drop. And the Fed's then going to realize, shit, we pushed too far. We pushed the economy into a mild recession. And then the Federal Reserve actually stops raising rates. And then because inflation has now come down, the Fed actually cuts rates again. I'm saying it here first, that I believe the Fed's going to go too far. And then I believe that they're not going to cut rates back to 0. That's what I'm saying. But they might raise rates up to like 3%, realize they went too far, and then cut back to like 2 to 2.25. Maybe they cut, 50 to 100 basis points off of the 3% Fed funds rate. And then they cut rates back to 2 to 2.5 to try to spark some economic growth. It pulls the economy then out of a very mild recession. And then now you've done a complete reset in asset classes. You've done a complete valuation reset. That's what I believe is going to happen. Now, things that could happen that nobody knows the answers to these questions is, when is the Russia-Ukraine war going to end? Nobody knows the answer to that. That's not like a, hey, what do you think? What do you think? And like, you're right and you're wrong. Nobody knows what that's going to be. Everybody welcome Jesus. Jesus is the newest member. There's now just 4 laptops left. Okay. Hey, 4 laptops left. Okay, guys, go to ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. All right. So nobody knows when the Russia-Ukraine war is going to end. Hell, if it could end in 2 weeks from now, or it could end in 12 months. Nobody knows when it's going to end. But it's going to end at some point. Right? It's going to end at some point. And when it does, that'll help bring inflationary pressures down on food and energy. All right? But then even then, I think you're going to have elevated energy prices. I think oil prices are going to remain elevated. I don't think they're going to stay over 100, but I think you better get used to $80 barrel of oil. Because even after the Russia-Ukraine war is over, the sanctions on Russian energy are not going away. They're not going away. So that's still going to be there. So you're still going to get elevated energy prices, but at least the food prices can come down. And then once you get into that environment and you get into a low inflation environment, and the only aspect of inflation that's up is energy prices, guess what that means? What stocks become favorable at that point in time? Once inflation's back to normal, interest rates are back to normal, and the only aspect of inflation that's high is energy. Electric vehicles. That's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. Everybody welcome Edward. Edward's the newest member of the group. Everybody welcome Edward. 3 laptops now remain. That is it. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that means you are good to go. Okay? As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that means you're getting one. There are only 3 of them left. Only 3 of them left. All right? So guys, I just painted you a pretty nice roadmap over the next 12 months. We'll see if I'm right. Obviously, there's a lot of factors in that equation that I have no control over. And you have to be willing to adjust, right? Because it's always going to be that way. You know, I hate people that are like, hey, Mike, what do you think about a year from now? Like, you know, make a bet. Like, what do you think, man? Like, big shot. Like, tell me what you think. That's not what being a good trader and a good investor is. Being a good trader and a good investor is really understanding the macro environment and what are the catalysts that are moving markets either up or down, and understanding what the causes are, and understanding how those macro catalysts then shift. Because if you don't understand why the markets are going up or why the markets are going down, right? If you don't understand why, then how are you ever going to know when it's time for the markets to change direction? I knew the markets were going up last year because of unlimited amounts of stimulus, 0% interest rates, and a mad dash of retail investors into the market that actually created, with stimulus and 0% interest rates, unsustainable, unrealistic valuations that were nowhere near making sense. And I said, okay, 2022, that's going away. All that stimulus is going away. The interest rates are going to start to go up. All of that goes away. That's the reason the markets went up in 2021. Well, that reason's gone in 2022. That's why I sold and I took profit in my long-term portfolio at the end of last year, because I knew that the reason why the markets went up is going away. It's not because I can predict the future or because I have a crystal ball. It's because I understand what's the cause and what are the catalysts that move the markets up or down. It's not enough for you just to know, oh, the markets got crushed today. Why? Why did the markets get crushed? Oh, the markets are getting killed in 2022. Why? A lot of people couldn't understand why in 2020, when the entire global economy was closed, how are stocks going to all-time highs? A lot of people couldn't understand that. If you were in True Trading Group, you understood it, because I told you during COVID, buy everything you can get your hands on. Because as soon as the Fed stepped in with their stimulus and their monetary policy, I said, that's it. That's how the mechanics of the market work. The markets are going higher. You need to be a buyer. And it worked out. It was the right call. So understand, this all goes back to what we talked about in the beginning of the live stream, the why. You need to understand the why I do what I do, why the other moderators do what they do. It's not enough just to know Mike bought this stock, Mike sold this stock. But okay, why? Why am I buying that? Why am I selling this? Why? That's how you will actually learn. All right. Okay. I hope this was helpful. Right? I hope this was helpful. So again, I began nibbling on a couple of high quality tech names today. All right. My TT fam knows exactly what stocks that I bought today. 9 stocks. I bought 9 stocks today. I had to count in my head. I bought 9 stocks today. My TT fam know what stocks they were. But I think that when the S&P gets to a point where the S&P is down anywhere between 15 and 20%, I don't care what the reason is. When the S&P is down 15 to 20%, a life thing that I have is I have to buy something down 15 to 20%. Because, and this is, and I'll leave you guys with this one little lesson on perspective. I'll leave you with this lesson on perspective. During the dot-com bubble, 2000, right, the stock market crash of the early 2000s, and then the Great Recession, which is the stock market crash of 08, 09. During both of those moments in history, the S&P 500 went down about 50 to 55%. Okay, 50 to 55%. All right, that's how much the S&P went down during those two stock market crashes. Okay. Those were the worst stock market crashes of my lifetime, of many people's lifetimes that are on this live stream. And in that situation, the S&P only went down, and I say only, 50 to 55%. For my entire investing career to this point, and for the remainder of my entire investing career, I'm using a 50% decline in the S&P 500 as my worst case scenario backstop. Because 0809 truly was a disaster. And the S&P went down 55%. The dot-com bubble was a disaster. And the S&P went down about 50%. So when you find moments, and during the COVID crash, the S&P went down 35%. Okay, during the COVID crash, 35%. During 0809, 55. During the dot-com bubble, about 53 or whatever it was. Okay, that's why whenever the markets, I say to myself, there are three moments when I want to be a buyer. That no matter what's happening, just based on pure percentages, I need to be a buyer on three occasions. When the S&P 500 goes down about 15%, I like to take a nibble on something. Something that has held up the best, something that's got fantastic quality, and depending on the environment that we are in, something that I think can perform well in that environment. I've got to buy something. When the S&P goes down around 25%, I buy a big chunk. I buy a chunk. I'm going to buy a lot more than I bought when we were down 15%. My 15% is a nibble. The 25% decline in the S&P, that's a, you know, your little sister gives you a bite of her sandwich. You just eat the whole damn thing and give her back one bite and she looks at you like this with tears in her eyes. That is that 25% downdraft in the S&P. And then if there's an occasion where the S&P goes down more than 30%, there is one more little stab, not as big of a bite as you took at the 25, but another stab. And then that's it. Because the way that I look at things, and I go, if this is a disaster, I look at a 50% decline in the S&P as my backstop. If 0809, we only went down 55%, 0809, that's the worst stock market crash that anybody on this live stream has ever seen. 55% decline. COVID, 35%. .com, 50, 55%. Those were disasters. So if I can say to myself, okay, if the markets are down 25 or 30%, a complete disaster, we're going down just a little bit more. You got to be a buyer at those times. And I know it's scary. I know it's like, it's the exact opposite of what you feel like doing. It's the exact opposite of what your stomach is telling you. Your stomach is telling you, oh my God, the stock market's crashing. Oh my God, you're looking at the chart and you're like, there's no support. The market's going to go down even further. When you feel that way, you have to get out your wallet. That's where investors get paid. It's those type of scenarios. And today, the markets felt really, really, really bad. right? Markets felt really bad today. We gapped up 500 points on the Dow, and you blinked and we were red. And you're like, oh, shit. like, oh, man. I'm like, okay, we're down 16% on the S&P. I'm going to take a nibble on a handful of 9 stocks that I really, 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 really love for the long term. And I'm going to look back 3, 5, 7 years from now and be like, boy, am I glad I did that. Boy, am I glad I did that. The point is the opportunities are beginning to present themselves, which means your window of opportunity is beginning to run out of time. The window, it's basically like, hey, here's your window, right? Here's your window. And then now the window looks like this. And soon it'll look like this. And then it'll look like this. And then eventually that window of opportunity is going to be closed. Do not wait until the markets have recovered for you to then say, oh, the stock market's doing better. I'm going to get myself involved, because you're going to leave a hell of a lot of money on the table during that process. How many people are still on the live stream that are not a member? Type the letters TTG. If you're not a member, type TTG. Type the letters TTG if you are not a member of True Trading Group. Kevin, Elizabeth, Gusher, Tom, Rose, Nathan, Linda, Jay, Rachel, James, Darian. Beautiful. All right, so guys, listen. For those of you that are not members, okay, for those of you that are not a member of True Trading Group, what I'm going to do for you right now is I'll show you the actual platform. That concludes my educational part.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Excuse me, I'm still getting over being sick. We are completely sold out of the laptops. So what do you want to do here? Completely sold out. We got to welcome, so real quick, let's welcome Trevor, Hongia, and Dave. 0. All right, what do you want to do? Didn't, you know,
I don't know. You want it? Whoever signs up till midnight, if we'll try to get our hands. What?
No, let's put a number on it. I don't want to blanket do that.
We're sold out already. Wow.
If you match me personally on another 15, I'll buy 7 retail.
You'll buy 8. I'll buy 7.
Why?
You'll buy 8.
All right, yeah, that's fine. I'll buy 8.
All right, Adam will buy 8. I'll buy 7. Tomorrow's a big day. You know, it's not even just tomorrow. Like the summer months of inflation are going to dictate what the Fed is going to do, which will dictate if we get a recession or not, which will dictate.
I'll buy 7.5.
Josh is going to get.
I'll buy 7.5. You can take. We'll split the last one.
You cheap. You.
That's what we're gonna do.
Oh, whatever. Fine.
All right.
Fine.
All right.
Wait. No. Well, let's rock, paper, scissors right here on this live stream for who gets 8.
Fine. Hang on.
All right. Are you ready? One time or best of 2 out of 3? One time.
Best 2 out of 3. Go.
No. One time. We don't have time for this. People got to go. They got dinner to make. My pool guy's ringing my doorbell as I'm doing a live stream.
Got it. Ready?
Hold on. Let me just
What?
tell my.
Why you stalling, dude?
I gotta tell my wife to go answer the door.
You ain't married.
Oh, she got it. She got it. All right, you ready? One time. Loser buys 8. Ready?
Yeah. Rock. Yeah, no. Hang on. Same time, bro. Rock, paper, scissor, shoot.
Oh, you're such. Now you cheated. Now you're buying 8.
No, I didn't cheat, bro.
That's it. Everyone saw Adam cheat. Adam, almost 1,000 people just saw you cheat.
No, they didn't. And,
Yes,
and no,
guys, did Adam cheat?
1,000 people saw you wear a McLaren hat last night, and now talking about your pool guy.
I'm opening the pool. The summer's coming.
Just saying, bro.
Yeah, see, everyone says you cheated. He's so cheated. See, my boy David. David's my boy, bro. See, you cheated. I'm sorry, man. You You're buying 8. You're buying 8. I'm going to go and I'm going to show the non-cheaters the TGG platform. I'll show everybody what you guys get.
You say laptops are not why people join. I hope that that's true. I hope that that's true. Look, it's good incentive, right? People like free stuff. If you can sign up and get a laptop, that's a great deal. You know what I mean? It's an absolutely fantastic deal. But even without the laptop, it's great.
We got a code word for tonight?
Huh?
We got a code word for tonight?
Yeah, I'll get to it in a second. You got to consider what other services cost compared to what it is we're offering. And that's the real thing here. Is that the reason we've been so successful now for years is because we're offering what others can't at a price that others won't.
Yeah.
That is the difference. That's why we are 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 1,500 reviews. Okay? That is why we have thousands of people that come on here and support us. The laptop is a nice touch if you're on the fence to get you to sign up. And yes, it's real. You get it. The double your money back guarantee, it's real. You get it. But these are all things to kind of set a precedent for what is typically a really terrible industry. You know, people, not a lot of people have good experiences in this industry with paying for financial education, like, you know, for the stock market. That's where we as a business saw an opportunity, and that's what we are trying to change. It's not an overnight thing. It's not the easy road. It's hard, but we're doing it. All right. So I hope that people don't just sign up for the laptop, but whatever we got to, whatever little extra thing we can do to get them in the door without having to sell them on a song and a dance, which we will not do, I'm good with it.
Yeah.
So if you want to join to get a free laptop, that's totally fine. No one's judging you. Everyone joins because they want the free laptop. But understand what you're getting is so much more than just a free laptop. You know what I'm saying? It's not, and it's more than courses, and it's more than the tools. It is a literal family environment that lifts everyone up. That is what you're getting. I mean, you got to ask yourself, why is there still almost 1,000 people here? These people are members. They don't have to be here. You don't think that they've heard this spiel 1,000 times? Why are they still here? That's why you got to ask yourself, man. Anyways, the code word for tonight, it's the 17th out of 19 code words. When we hit 19 code words, we're giving away $5,000. Code word for tonight is laptop. It's It's an oldie but a goodie, but we're bringing it back. The code word for tonight is laptop. All right. Join for the laptop, stay for the continuous education. All right.
Yeah.
Anyways, and then just so everyone understands, we completely had sold out on this live stream for the original 15. Mike and I are going to buy at retail. We're going to split another 15 to give people a chance for tonight, because I had been sick for a while. Our developers were sick. Like, everyone was tore up. But everyone is better and back in the office. So now what is going to happen is that there will be no more delays. For the past 2 weeks, there was delays with raising the price, and that will not happen anymore. So whether we hit 15 or not, by an additional 15 by midnight, at midnight, this price is going up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, and look, if you're on the fence, that's cool. But everyone that doesn't want to spend the money right now, don't spend it. That's fine. But be in chat with us tomorrow, or get on the mobile app. Join our free trial. It is literally free, 7 days, 7 trading days. Be in chat with us tomorrow. Go to ttgthree.com. That's ttgthree.com, and be in chat with us tomorrow. It is free. There is no credit card that is required. Nothing. You just put in your info, you sign up, you're in chat, you'll get our mobile app, which comes with the real-time push notifications for all alerts. I'm telling you, like, I may even trade tomorrow. Okay, I have a little bit of a game plan myself. All right. Anyways, guys, definitely sign up for the trial if you're on the fence. The only thing I'm going to tell you is that when you sign, tonight, Mike, I don't know if you want to reiterate that, but when you sign up as a trial member, your price is $1,420. So you're saving 35%. We have been offering our trials the YouTube price for the last week or so. That ends at midnight tonight. If you are a trial, right now, you can log into your trial account. You can click the large green Join Now button. And then on the checkout page, use code TTG121 to claim one of the laptops for $1,100. At midnight tonight, if you are a trial, we will not be offering you that deal tomorrow. You will have to pay whatever the price is. Take advantage of it. We're offering it for you guys to do that. All right. So, thanks.
And to be clear, Adam's buying 8 and I'm buying 7. All right, guys. I'm going to show you now the platform itself. All right. So for those that are still interested, I'll show you what you guys are going to get. Our chat room is where the mods share their screen. We're live with the mic, calling out our trades. We're with you from pre-market till after hours, and you have that mobile app. So even if you're not in front of a computer screen, you guys can still follow along with what we're doing during the day. 2 small private study group sessions. That's going to be your chance to get individual attention from a TTG Pro trader to answer your questions and speed up your learning curves. You also get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed. That's a live breaking up to the second news alert service directly inside of chat. That gives you news as soon as it crosses the wire. TradingView's premium charting software is one of the most commonly used charting softwares that are used by active traders. Yours free. All of these things I'm showing you are included free for the 1100, and then price goes up at midnight. Trade Ideas Scanner will make sure you're always focused on the hottest stocks during the day to see what's making new highs, new lows, and have a surge in volume. Our simulator lets you trade stocks and options with fake money with real-time data, so you can practice implementing what you are learning in the courses without risking your hard-earned cash. Please use the simulator. Prove you can make money on the simulator before you risk your hard-earned cash. Then you have our own proprietary scanner. All right, our own proprietary scanner has the same functionality as FinViz Elite, but also lets you scan for crypto. You get dark pool data and unusual options activity as well, stuff that used to only be available to professionals. You get a trading journal that tracks your trading and gives you statistics on your trading so you can see what you're doing wrong. You get a social sentiment scanner that scours through Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter, tells you what stocks are being mentioned the most so you can stay ahead of the crowd. You get unlimited analyst ratings. Any stock you're interested in, you can see how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating. The mods and I publish a watch list every morning. It shows you what stocks we're watching and also a game plan that coincides with that watch list so you understand what our plan is for the day. We also have our courses. Now, the courses are a simplified yet expanded upon version that I learned when I worked at the fund. There's beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto. It's all in text and video, whatever's easier for you to learn. There are no VIP pro courses that cost more money after you join. There's no upsells for courses. Every course is included when you guys pay the $1,100, but that price goes up at midnight tonight. Then there's a video library that has over 200 hours of additional educational video content. These are workshops and webinars that we've conducted covering a variety of topics like how to grow a small account, how to, resist FOMO, just to name a few. And then you can, once you're a full-time member, you can attend these workshops live. Guys, it's time you invested in something real, folks. Listen, I can't promise you success. I can't guarantee you success. I can't guarantee you're going to join TTG and make millions of dollars, but I can promise you a real chance at learning the skills that are needed to become consistently profitable as long as you're willing to put in some effort. I can promise you that when you join True Trading Group, if you don't make the $1,100 back after going through the courses, quizzes, and a study group, I'll give you double. I'll give you $2,200 back. And I can promise you the day you join True Trading Group is a day that our relationship begins and you join a community of about 9,500 active traders and investors that genuinely care about whether you succeed or fail. The ball's in your court. You just got to go to ttgoffer.com. You'll know you're getting one of those laptops as long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart. That's how you know that you're getting one. All right. ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. You guys get that huge discount from $2,212 all the way down to $1,100. That price goes up at midnight. All right. Free laptop, 2 private study groups, and the double your money back guarantee. Don't forget, we have the 7-day trial. All right. You have the 7-day trial. You can go to ttgthree.com if you want to try us out for free. You can do so for 7 days. If you are currently a trial member and you want the $1,100 price point, because if you're a trial member, you're spending over $1,400. You can also use this coupon code, but you have to sign in to your trial dashboard first. Then click the green Join Now button and enter TTG121 coupon code. If you are already a trial and you want the $1,100, why would you not? Don't pay $1,400. Okay, pay the $1,100, save the $300, and use that coupon code if you are already a trial. All right, that's it, folks. Thanks for joining me tonight. I love you all. Great live stream. I hope this was helpful. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, turn on notifications. Make sure you never miss out on any of these lives. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow. Later.